Hello, my beauties. Hello, hello, hello. Hold on 1 second here. Welcome. This is live and sort of surprise. I think I put it up about 2 hours ago. How are you guys doing? Welcome, goddesses and any divine masculine lurking. Welcome. In fact, let me close some tabs. How are you guys doing? Talk back to me in the chat. I've just got to quit Chrome. Hang on here. And I got a bunch of tabs, crazy stuff open, but I think we're good. So, hey, namaste. Let's see who's here. Hello. Atrina is here. Hello. Whoops. I can show because I'm using my fancy software. It's nice to be here, guys. It's nice to be live. I haven't been live in a while. Who else is here? R&B. Hello. Yeah. So share how you're doing. Hi, Donna. How are you? It's nice to see you. Yes, peace, peace. Oh my gosh. So this is a community chat. It's no specific theme. Okay. I'm saying that for the folks in the recording because it'll be up for a bit. Like I usually take these lives down. It's more fun if you're live, and then the folks who come in maybe the next day, they enjoy it. They don't like if I just chit chat and greet you guys too much. Okay. They're like, okay, well, what are you going to talk about? Okay. We're going to talk about probably not world issues. Let's just say that. We've got some cards. We've got our angel cards. We have some tarot cards. So yeah, share how you're doing. We've got tarot, the typical Rider-Waite radiant. Okay, the radiant. So the colors are pretty bright. That's my usual deck. And you may have noticed, I want to say like the last 6 months, maybe I was doing readings. And then I was like, well, I'm going to keep going if people love it and if it's getting a lot of views. And then you guys know, I want to share with you about that a little bit, what's been going on with me. And then I really want to know what's going on with you. Hi, Alexandra. Yes, good evening. Yes, it's evening where I am too. Oh, for your birthday. Congratulations on, another, what is everybody saying now? Another time around the sun, which I didn't start to hear that till like the last couple of years. I really like it. I do like that though. It's beautiful. It's very spiritual. It's a nice way to say it. So happy birthday. Let's all wish Atrina happy birthday. That's fantastic. What are you going to do for your birthday? I put up, I have an essential oil and I had an herb I was going to show you goddesses as well. I'm going to open my window. I watch this other lady and she's so funny. She'll like leave for a couple minutes. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go for like 5 minutes. I'm just going to open my window real quick. It is freezing here. What's the temperature where you guys are? Like it was 28 degrees, which to me, I'm not from Alaska. So yeah, I'm from the islands originally. And I always say I'm built for a warm climate, right? But I have my heat cranked up. And so I think I'm just going to open the window because I need that fresh air hitting me. So give me one moment, get a cup of tea. I'm drinking Nighty Night. Okay, so I'm not going to fall asleep on you during this, but I may, I don't know, you may see me yawn. Okay, let's open this. There we go. Of course, then I'm going to be freezing. So we'll do some readings. You guys, seriously, 10 years ago to go live it cost so much money. I remember maybe 10 or 12 years ago looking into it and it was like, oh, a broadcast. Now you can just pop on YouTube and just be like nothing, it's amazing. So I'm going to put up your comments and then I'll do some readings. Let's see. So Deb, hi Deb. Deb Irvin is here. Who else? Yeah, what are you going to do for your birthday? Atrina, hi. Yeah, I see you. Definitely. And you're welcome, Atrina. Deb would love a reading. Happy birthday, Aries. Wow. Atrina, do you fit the Aries, like everything they say about Aries? I am not really into astrology, you guys. I like Vedic astrology, which is slightly different. Let's see. Let's put up what she says. Oh, wonderful. I'm doing a goddess ceremony with Reiki sound bath. Is it going to be like a singing bowl sound bath? That would be really nice. Tell us more. Are you going to invite us? What's your address? Where is it? That sounds really nice. Very spiritual and a visual meditation. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Mia says happy birthday. And where are you all from? Again, you're sharing for other people. And of course, I always say I'm dyslexic. So I remember what someone looks like usually, but even that, sometimes I'm just like, I'm actually discovering at my age that I have ADD or ADHD, whatever. I actually think I have one called hyper focused. Tell me if you guys have heard of this hyper focused ADD or ADHD. I'm not quite sure. A friend of mine who is a very successful, she runs an herbal academy, an herbal school. We were talking about how, like, when she's working, and she described it, and I'm the same way. When she's working on a project, she does not like to be disturbed because she's like a pit bull, to use an 80s metaphor, a pit bull, that has somebody by the leg. It just doesn't want to let go. And I'm like, oh my God, I have that. And I'm like, wait, if you have ADD, I thought that was scattered. And she's like, no, this is a type of ADD. I'm like, where everybody's labeling themselves now. One, what do you think about that? Like, everybody has a label of what their thing is, where before it was just like, oh yeah, I'm just weird, or now you have like a clinical, like you have a name. What do you guys think of that? Because I think it's kind of funny, actually. Okay, let me go back up to your comments. So again, yes. Oh, thank you, Vintage. Thank you, thank you. That's really sweet. You've been watching a lot of my content. Um, Yes, Alexandra, you're here for a reading. Well, I hope you stick around. The one thing I've noticed when I do readings, though, to be very transparent with you, folks will sometimes come for a reading and then they disappear. And other folks don't pay attention because they're like, oh, she's not reading for me. So I was actually thinking, and what I think I am going to do, actually, because you said that, I'm here for the reading. What I'm going to actually do is do a You Choose reading live, so that it applies to more people and you get a choice. That's what I actually am going to do. In fact, I'm going to get some crystals. So hang on, get some tea, get centered. And in about 2 minutes, I'm going to pull out the cards and we'll do it that way. Okay. Hi, Percival. Do you want to come on camera, sweetie? You know you like to interrupt when I'm doing stuff. You know you do. You know you do. So I'm just getting some crystals, and let's see, and my meditation bell from my altar. Okay. I'm really a floor person. I don't know how many people in my community are like that. My cards keep telling me, be yourself, like be your true self. And so this is my true self. I like to actually be on the floor. So half the time, pretty much all the time when you see me in a video, I'm actually sitting on my carpet. It's just yogi style. It's just much more comfortable for me. Does anybody know? I forgot what this crystal is called. I just love it. Whether you just call it a crystal or a stone. I remember because it's rhodonite. Rhodonite? Is this rhodonite, you guys? So it just has such a nice feel. It was used for the tombs of like the Russian czars. They literally, their tombs are built of this stone. It's absolutely beautiful. I just mentioned that because that's one of the kind of its main claims to fame. But I love the energy of this, the pink and the black, like the grounding. The pink also makes me think very much of the heart chakra. So I just wanted to get some crystals ready. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do, I'm going to do a reading where you choose. Okay. Like live. And I like this because a big part of my problems, goddesses, that why I don't, I'm not doing the readings is like they take a lot of time. And I'm like, well, only like 300 people watch it. which I realize is actually a lot, but you get spoiled. I do get spoiled. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm putting up something else from Vintage. Vintage, what did you say? He moved across the state. That's fantastic. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's great, Vintage. Congratulations. Congratulations. I was just at an art fair today. Two friends took me there, and I literally, like, they were sitting in the car waiting for me, you guys, because I was talking to every artist. Every artist, I'm like, oh, well, tell me about your work. And like giving them feedback. And my friends were like, Cha, we'll meet you in the car. And they were sitting in the car for like probably about 45 minutes, but they're really sweet. They are really sweet, because I would have gotten irritated with me. I would have, because they're not artists. So that's fantastic. Going to be in a local art market. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. Let's see. Percival as well. He cost several $1,000s a few months ago. Let's just talk about all this. Like I said, share in the chat how you're doing. I want to know. But since it's my channel, I'm going to share what's happening with me. He is sleeping on my meditation cushion. What do cats do most of the time? On my clothes. Again, what do cats do most of the time? I call him Pooper, because that's what cats do most of the time. Let's see. I hate the labels. Thank you. Thank you, Alexandra the Great. I mean, you can't really say that. You just said it. I'm agreeing with you. We'll get hate mail, but it's true. Everything is a label now. I'm like, this is not really new, but now you have a right name and you have to say the right name. And it's just can be kind of a pain. Yeah. Whatever I had, we used to just say, oh, they're scattered. Now you have to be like, oh, or they're on the spectrum, right? Give me a thumbs up about this. Like, it used to be, oh, they're just scattered, or, oh, they're flaky. Now it's like a medical diagnosis. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's still the same thing, really. Anyway, yes. Donna, thank you. I brought this because of Really? Okay. Do you like it? I just find it's a very powerful crystal, and I just thought I felt like I was supposed to have this with me. I mean, there's something about that, the Russian Tsar using it, and the ones they had the highest quality, has a lot of pink, and it's beautiful. It's like this. It just looks gorgeous. Like, even in death, they needed to be like, the Empress, the Tsarina. They had to be, it had to be kind of blinged out. So I'm going to pull 3 cards, but I'm going to have to get a little bit quiet to do that. So let's do a really brief meditation. Let's do a brief centering. Okay. Trina, you're from Louisiana. I have, people with ADHD can hyperfocus. So you guys know all about this. I'm like, how can you be hyperfocused if you have ADHD? That's the opposite. She's like, no. I'm like, well, what's anyway. And it works for her. And I mean, I have been successful in some things that I put my mind to. But I just like so many different things. Goddesses, that is really my problem. In this many decades of life, I like too many different things. Okay, so I'm going to pull, I'm going to say 4 choices. I'm going to be generous tonight. So I'm going to do 4. I usually just do 3, but we're going to do 4 choices. I'm just going to really try to connect with the energies, like 4 different ways, the information. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and we'll see. And then I have my Osho deck, and 4. Okay. My Osho deck, I like to call it the brutal deck, because it just tells you the truth. Like, it has a card like called the laziness card. And I hate when I get that. It's like, oh, you think you're done, but you're not really done. You just think you're done. You need to get your ass moving. Let's move my rhodonite over here. All right. And seriously, also, goddesses, I want to know what you want to see. As I'm starting to come back, you guys know, my dear friend, really family, right? I always like to be precise. Friend who is really family has been dealing with some serious stuff for just coming on a year now. Okay. And so for that, I've just mentally been so distracted by their care. Let me know if you have any like long-term illness in your family member. And so that's why I've been away from the channel. my energy has been, depleted. It really has been depleted. And I'm coming back now as we're coming into spring. But that's why I've been away from the channel. I just couldn't manage, video. Like I always say, it takes me about 3-4 hours to make a video, but you have to think about it. You have to think about, what do I want to talk about? What do I want to share? Is there any research I need to do? We have what's called B-roll, you guys. B-roll, as I'm pulling the cards for the reading. The B-roll is like, I may pop in a picture of a woman meditating or a woman stretching or outer space. I have to go buy that image, put it in. I have to put music. I started upgrading a little. Okay. Did you notice I was upgrading? I would put music. I'd say it takes me about 5 hours to make a video. And I just didn't have the energy with this health crisis, not my own, but with this friend. Okay. So that's what has been happening. And of course, now a very long eyelash is in my eye. It's not as long as when I was a younger girl. I had really long eyelashes. Okay, so you're going to pick your card now. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. This is going to be fun. I think I like this format better because, again, I think it keeps people more engaged, right? So choose your card and don't try to change it. You can choose multiples. Again, back to my ADD, I might be like, no, I'm feeling 1, but I'm feeling 3. Wait, no. So you can pick multiples, but are you ready? Okay. Hi, Silverhead. Guys, go check her out. She has like fitness for mature adults. Silverhead, how would you characterize your channel? As I try to get this long eyelash out of my eye, because I'm not getting up. I'm just not. Silverhead, share in the chat how. Okay. Are you doing 3? No, you don't have to tell me though, because I won't be able to track it. So there are 4 options. So just tune in right now. Okay, I'm going to turn over number 1. You ready? And so this is also more interesting for those who watch in the replay. I'm thinking of you because in the replay, they don't care if, LaShonda got the strength card. They're like, yeah, well, but this way I have said, make your choice. They can pause the video and they can choose. So let's do card 1. Okay, that's the Hermit reversed. Ooh, okay. All right. Those of you who chose card number 1, there's a sense that you got the Hermit card reversed. I'm going to say you might have been doing too much introspection. Okay, so this is the Hermit card, but you got it reversed. Of course, with tarot, it can mean multiple things if I were pulling multiple cards for you, like in a personal reading. But I'm just going to go with my initial feeling is that this is, this is positive, right? Time alone, looking within, examining beliefs, examining your life, right? But you got it reversed. So I'm going to say that it's maybe a little too much introspection because you got this card. I know, right? Is this ugly? Is this ugly, people? So it's the Mind card in the in the Osho Zen deck. Okay. Well, Atrina, just pick a number from 1 to 4. That's what you're going to get. So I'm reading for number 1 now. So number 1 is there's some sense that you've been spending too much time ruminating. Ruminating means, and this card specifically means like, look, the mind, look at how their mind is almost like those are supposed to be smokestacks and just crap in their mind, right? This is the too much thinking. So that combined with the Hermit reversed, and let me know if you chose number 1. I really want to know. It's just too much time in your own thoughts. Okay, with that Hermit and with that Mind card, which is a slightly negative card. It's a card that it would be like someone obsessing about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, someone obsessing about something where that's all they're thinking about. They're depressed. They're just, it's taking over their life. Okay. So that's number 1. Did anybody choose number 1? Everybody's like, no, I was 3. Oh, good. Silverhead sharing here. Yes. Thank you. So other folks can see it. I totally don't mind that because I know you. Like if I didn't know the person, I would not want them just come into my live and be like, oh, I do this, but she's cool. And I think, we all need so much more fitness and exercise. So does that fit? Did anybody choose number 1, choice number 1? I'm going to get also an angel card with it. with choice number one. So there's some sense of just too much obsessive thinking, rumination, um, too much mental energy on something. Okay. Silver. Oh, yeah, yeah. Takes 3/4 that as my birth month. Okay. Okay. Vintage, you chose one. That's so funny. Also, like a longtime viewer, you chose number one. Okay, and it resonates, and you really had wanted a reading. So yeah, and you did say something about yeah, the art show, right? And oh, yeah. You might be overthinking it. If there is an art show, do it. Okay. Just stop. Don't just stay in the mind. Like take action. Okay. I'm gonna pull an angel card for number one, folks. Okay, let's see what it is. And this was like the positive advice. What's with you? Acceptance. So the angel of acceptance for choice number one. So acceptance, accepting the situation. Maybe this is someone who has just been told that they're going to be divorced, for example, right? Obviously, that would throw you into a lot of crisis and stress and upset and worry and fear, right? So the angel that's with you is acceptance. So how can you accept this situation rather than just letting your mind get like this? You see that? You don't want your mind to be like this. So I think that's very powerful. I'm going to move on. Vintage says, yes, it's hard to put my art out there, but I made myself post about it today. You got a commission? Are you serious? Wow. You posted today and you already got a commission. You see? And here, let's see what the previous comment. I have a tendency to get stuck in my head and stay in my comfort zone, trying to push myself out and leave my house now that I'm in a new environment. This really might have been just for you and the folks who are going to watch in the replay. Yeah. Too much. And this is the hermit. Hello. You see that I'm right on target? Look at that. What is a hermit? A hermit is someone who stays in their house. Wow. That is good. That is good. So guys, come for a personal reading. Vintage, come for a personal reading. My site is in the flow of magic. We can go into more depth about what you could do to break out of it. In the flow of magic, you guys. I'm putting it in the chat, which is just for the live folks. Okay. Choice number two. Choice number two. I know quite a few of you chose that as well. It's turning over the tarot. Wow, that is so interesting. You got a very similar card. You got the Hanged Man. This is so weird. You got the Hanged Man. So this is when I start to say it's astrological because this is a theme. So you got the Hanged Man reversed, which coming out of your isolation, coming out of your time of introspection and spiritual. The idea is that a person has taken some time where they're looking at their life willingly, right? So he's hanging, but he's not hanging by his neck. And you got it reversed. So that often means kind of coming out of a shell, coming back to activity. So that's really interesting in that sense of with choice number one. So the Osho deck, wow, you have a very positive card here, the Harmony card. So this is choice number two. Okay. And again, I'm doing it live. I'm just pulling a tarot and an Osho. So my sense is combining the meaning of this with the Hanged Man reverse. You're coming out of a time of introspection and you really have achieved some sense of inner understanding, wisdom, harmony. It could even be something like a vacation potentially, but the Hanged Man reverse has this idea of it being a time of spiritual reflection. So something like a retreat or going to the desert. Like I have a friend who's considering like renting a house out in the desert. It's like very peaceful there. I mean, she has friends and there's people, but it's just more peaceful than like New York City life, where this person is. So it'd be something like that. Like you've taken a time of retreat, of introspection, even study, but you're going to really reap some rewards. You're going to feel it's like connecting the heart chakra. You can see with the third eye. This actually is the 10 of Cups card. For those of you who know tarot, the 10 of Cups is a card of real fulfillment, of great fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. In tarot, it often is, it shows the happy couple, but this is the Osho deck. So it's more about an inner harmony within yourself. So that's excellent. Choice number two, really excellent. Let me know if that resonates before I pull the angel card. Yeah, congrats on that. It's fantastic. I mean, like the day you post, you get a commission. So clearly you need to do more of that. It wasn't even like it took, months of posting. So choice number 2, folks. And again, just think of this as the next few days, the next week, I would say, maybe just your life where it is right now. Okay. So the angelic support choice number 2 has is, oh my God, you guys, my hand is right here. I could not watch. Harmony. What is this card? You can't, this is fucking amazing. And you, excuse my French, you guys know I don't curse. Do you see this? Harmony. And I pulled the angel card of harmony. This is when I creep myself out. I seriously, you guys, wow. So choice number 2, something is going to be, you're just really going to feel in tune. And I'm getting, it's very much like a heart. Even if it's like work related, it's going to be an emotional fulfillment. You guys, what do you think of that? That I pulled, when I'm doing a personal reading, sometimes I will pull, like in the tarot, a card, and then very, or if not the exact card. So you got harmony and you got the angel of harmony. Wow. So heart coherence for those of you who chose number 2. Who chose number 2? Silverhead, did you choose number 2? Who chose number 2? Mia did. Okay. And Warrior Doc. Let me know if this resonates with you. Now, this may be still unfolding. You may not be in it yet. But definitely, there's going to be some smoothness, some flow, some sense of just ease of collaboration, working with people. It could be a love relationship, but I feel like it's your whole life. There's going to be a sense of working together with people really well. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Oh, Silverhead, you chose 3. Okay, Warrior Doc says it does resonate. Yep, you had chosen 2. Wow. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, because folks on YouTube can have a short attention span. I'm not talking to you specifically, but the Hierophant reversed. What is with the reverse cards today? This is a different feeling though. This is actually a little trickier. We're on to choice number 3. Well, I have to see the next card because that's not by itself reversed. That's not enough for me information. Wow. Okay. You guys, seriously, I'm not pretending. I am really kind of freaking myself out because I have not been doing a lot of public readings because it's a little bit harder. But now it makes sense. I'll show you why. So the Hierophant is typically, and those of you who know tarot, you know this, typically about working with an organization, the church, a college. It's about power structures, government, things like that are symbolized. Now you got it reversed. And I was like, okay, look at what you got. The Rebel. Can you guys see that? Give me a yes if you can see that. So this card upright is very much about working within tradition, following the rules, whether it's the religious rules, right? Right? Teaching, look at this, right? Or the rules of a power structure. And but you got it reversed. So I was like, okay, there's something about that. And you got, the reason I pull a second card is more explanation. So you're being told to be more rebellious. I really want to know. So what it means by that is don't follow the rules. Don't follow how it's supposed to be. So I'm just thinking of Silverhead here, for example. It would be, to use her as an example, maybe for her YouTube channel, she's heard you have to do a certain type of video, you have to do it this length, you have to do da da da. If I pull this for her, and that was the topic, this is like she needs to go her own way. She needs to be rebellious and break the chains of beliefs about how you have to do something. So this is for choice number 3, people. There's some sense that you need to go against, literally go against authority. What could this be? Okay, because I'm reading for a variety of people here. It could be something like a boss, right? A employer, and they're kind of telling you how to do a project or micromanaging you. And this is saying you're actually going to be more successful, even potentially be self-employed, or do the project your own way, bring your own spin to it. The idea, this man is holding fire. So it's this idea of executing things your way, your dynamic. Again, you're breaking the chains. You're breaking the chains of how the power structure tells you you have to do things. Guys, I just knocked over the fourth card, so we won't know if it's reversed or upright. And I think there's a reason for that. Let me pull the angel card on this. So you guys who pulled number 3 are being told to be unique, rebel, do your own thing, express your own flavor, be your own flavor. Let's see what the angel support is. Choice number 3, beauty. Huh. Focus on beauty. So as you're breaking the rules, there's something about the element of beauty that you need to acknowledge or allow in your life. Wow. Do my hands look dry? My hands do look dry. Geez, if you put them really close to the camera. I'm going to stay back. So beauty somehow comes into play with going against authority or going against the rules, going against the power structure, going against this sense of somebody's trying to control you, a person or organization would want to be here and telling you what to do, and you're really advised to rebel. How does that resonate? Silverhead says, wow, I'm putting you up. Says, yes, I've been breaking some chains. Yeah, that is so interesting. So this is why I decided to just do it this way, right? So you're going to be more successful. And the idea of the eagle is that the eagle is like a bold animal, right? It flies high. It also, this idea of vision, right? Whether, I don't know if they really have sharp vision. I think they do, but this idea of just, it's like a yang energy. It's like a masculine energy, which of course we both have. We both have. Let me see what, hi, Thomasine. Let's see. I picked number 2, but I'm not quite there with the harmony, but I may be seeing a deep cooperative energy with a potential partner. Yes, it may not have happened yet. I mean, I'm picking the cards, right? So it is coming up, but definitely choice number 2, folks, that harmony was really emphasized. I find it really stunning when it does that, because there's a lot of cards, like the odds of that are really, like these angel cards, I want to say there were like 70 something in the whole deck. There's a lot of them. So for it to match up, this is choice number 2 I'm going back to, with the harmony card, the odds are really, really against it. Let's do choice number 4. I'm going to do my bell. And again, I don't know if this card was reversed because I dropped it. It landed face down. You know what I'm going to do? I do this sometimes. I'm just going to spin it, and where it stops, okay, that's how we're going to pull it. Huh. You guys also got the 10 of Cups. So there's a theme here because, but you got, it came up reversed. So this is the 10 of Cups. Remember, I just mentioned it, and I mentioned it in the Osho deck, right? For the choice number 2 people. Well, so it definitely feels like energy is astrological, because you guys got that there's still some issue. The choice 4 folks, there's an issue with harmony, literally, for you. Again, fascinating that out of all the cards, this basically comes up twice in one reading in different decks. So there's some, now this can be looking at your harmony. So say you're married or in a partnership. This can mean not that things are bad, but that you're examining if your needs are met. You could be in counseling together. You could be just really discussing if you're happy. Maybe you want to have kids. Maybe you don't want to have kids. This can also mean you're looking for a relationship. So this, what this symbolizes, it can be the inner work about relationship. Okay. So it's not necessarily bad, the reversed. I really want to know, choice number 4, folks, does that resonate for any of you? So again, it could be that you're thinking about intimate relationship. What would make you happy? What do you want in a partner? Because it's reversed, so it's inward, right? So it's inward. Hi, Gianni. What did you pick? Did you pick 4? Gianni, did you pick 4 or 3? And then let's the 2 more cards. So yeah, it can be looking for love relationship, or there's some sort of disturbance in a current love relationship. So let's see what the Osho deck says, and that will kind of narrow it. Wow. It goes more to the first, you guys. So you got the turning in card. in Osho. You can see, so the woman, there are like these ghosts around her. But she's serene. This card basically means you should look within. So yes, I'm getting it more as, for those of you who chose number 4, there is some time of you looking at relationship, whether one you're actually in or what you want, what you desire in a relationship. You need to turn within and also put your thoughts to rest. Very much like we got, look at this. Look at this theme. Remember, this was the first choice, crazy mind, kind of. This is the same idea, but it's really saying meditate, meditate, turn in. And these kind of ghosts that are haunting you, maybe of past relationships. Some of you with number 4, just putting these 2 cards together, it could be that a past relationship is haunting you and you need to kind of look within. It might be holding you back. Wow. That's interesting, because that's what I said. Pulling one tarot card, it's too broad, but even with that Osho deck, it helps to narrow it down. All right, I'm going to pull the angel card. Yeah, Gianni says she picked number 4. Does that resonate? She says spot on. Wow. Yes. Lydia. Hi, Lydia. Oh, it's nice to see you guys. Wow, we're up to 20 folks, and I really did not announce this far in advance. So I just really appreciate you guys being here. And Gianni, it was great to see you in the Goddess Circle. It was really nice to meet you. MZ Colston, hello. Hello, hello. Wow, I feel like just like reunion time, reunion time. MC, if you just came in, just try not to listen to like this last bit and go back and watch it. So yes, so again, it's not that necessarily there's an unhappy relationship, but more self-examination of relationships, of love, of marriage. Like, what does it mean to you? Long-term partnership. And you need to meditate. You need to do some introspection. Choice number 4. Let's pull an angel card for you. So you guys, I do readings. I do one-on-one readings. I typically pull, I want to say 12, more than 12. I pull more than 12 cards. I'm just trying to think of how many rows. I don't follow like Celtic Cross. I basically pull 3, and then I go into more depth by pulling under each row. So the first 3 cards kind of lay out what's happening for the client. And then like under that card, you know, like if you get the Hermit, I'll be like, well, what about the Hermit? And keep reading. And then, and I send a photo of the cards, and you can get the audio recording. You can get the video if you want. I mean, I do it by Zoom. So, okay, I'm going to shuffle because I want to get the angel cards for choice number 4. So yeah, come for a one-on-one reading. It's on my website, and the angel card is humor. Huh. Okay. That's an interesting one. You guys, I really don't like clowns. Can I just confess that, right? My cards say be your true self. I really hate clowns. I don't find clowns funny usually. I just don't. I just don't. I'm reading the chat. That's why it looks like I'm looking down there. I find clowns creepy. And I know they've been in like bad horror movies, and like, yeah, I just don't. The paint, the hair, I just don't like it. Anyway, aside from my slight phobia about clowns, you guys got humor. So you need to bring more humor into your life. It seems like with regard to maybe looking at relationships, maybe you're being a little too serious about it. I don't want to say rigid, but I'm trying to contrast with humor. Maybe you're being a little too fixed about, oh, they have to be like this or they have to be like that. There's some tightness or something, because for you to get the angel of humor, you just kind of lighten it up. I just saw this card, who's of the Buddha. You guys have seen it. It says, let that shit go. Let that shit go. So yes, let's see. OJ's family reunion vibes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, you are a Pitta. Did I say that? I said you were a Pitta. I did. And then I think with the other goddess, she was a Kapha. And then I said, you probably are also your Pitta Kapha. Yes. Guys, I'm not ending yet. I really need some advice from you all. Okay. I really do. So hang on. Go back and watch the video if you're just joining, because I did just the pulling 1 through 4. So go back if you want to pick a card and then see what it was. And yes, we're talking about Ayurveda. This goddess came to Goddess Circle. Please join. Like I said, I'll say again, um, I've been away for a couple months from the channel. I've made very few videos. It's because my dear friend is really sick. And it's been a long illness, and it's still playing out. And I just didn't have the energy to do like 2 videos a week for YouTube, you know, and just keep it up. But I really made a very nice video that had some goddess imagery. That was my last video. I think it was affirmations. But yes, Gianni came to Goddess Circle, and I was talking a little bit about Ayurveda, which I touch on this channel, right? Health and wellness. And I just looking at her and hearing her speak, I said, you're a Pitta Kapha type, but I knew she led with Pitta, and she did the test. So yay. And yes, she's what I thought. And the other goddess was a Kapha, probably mostly Kapha type. Let me know if you want me to talk more about Ayurveda. So these are my questions where I said I need your help. What topics do you want me to do on the channel? Like Gianni actually said to me, well, I was brought to you by your chakra videos because those are my most popular. Now I'd slowed down on the chakras because okay, you need to start practicing, right? We just do the meditations. But if you want me to do more on the chakras, let me know right now in the chat. Okay, what topics? Seriously, 2 or 3 topics. Each one of you here, Silverhead, Lydia, you're the folks who really turn up, who, you know, watch the channel. Let's see, MC Colston, what would you, within what I do, you know, and just share. If I can't do it, I can't do it. What types of things would you like to see more of as I sort of restart? Okay, that would really help me. So let me have some tea. Child, my throat's getting not tired, but like dry. So this is sleepy time tea. Not sleepy time, no, nighty night. You guys, if you ever have insomnia, what I find is this kind of mellows me back down for the night. It's sleepy, it's nighty night. It's a blue box, and it's something medicinals. It is so good. This tea, I always tell the story. I gave it to my sister once. My family is not that close, which is sad. We're very, very different. And, you know, sometimes family, like my friends are really my family, because I'm very different than my family. My family is very traditional. This particular sister is, yeah, I'm just not even going to go into it. But there was a funeral. We were together. And for some reason, I brewed her this tea, and she drank it, and she starts yawning. Like literally, she's just like yawning. She turns to me. She goes, what did you give me? And I said, it was nighty night. That's what I had in my purse. She was like, I'm like, it's an herbal tea. Read it's chamomile, but it has all this other stuff. But she was like yawning, you guys, like every couple of minutes. She's like, we're like, what? Why are you so sleepy? So it was just kind of funny. It made me laugh. Okay, how to sharpen your intuitive abilities. Yes, thank you. Is it Levy or Levi? Thank you for, yeah, how to sharpen your intuitive. Good. Helena says, devolve through the chakras. Okay, I need to keep going with the chakras because that's what people want. I really do. It's just like, and to be really honest, be really transparent, most YouTube videos, I almost said yoga, most YouTube video channels, they talk on one thing. No, I'm going to be real with you. Listen, because I'm experimenting with Etsy. So I'm watching these Etsy channels. How I made 50,000 on Etsy. How I made 100 a day on Etsy. I'm like, wait, didn't you say that? Seriously, you said that in the other video. I mean, they'll give you some, but it's tightly around a topic. So I just need to keep hitting the chakra stuff. And I am actually doing my own chakra work now. Very powerful. In fact, that's probably why I'm able to start again, you guys, is I'm working with my chakras. I'm just like I'm saying like, okay, this tragedy that's going on with this friend, who's like a brother to me, I have to still kind of go through my own life, right? And so I'm working with my chakras to get my energy, aligned, to not get depressed, not get down. So I do need to just continue talking about the chakras. I just do, because like Gianni's like, well, that video was like 2 years ago. And I'm like, yeah, it's still good. right? It's still the same stuff. So again, being very transparent with you. So yeah, share what you'd like to see more of. But yes, see, it's the chakra stuff. It's the chakra stuff. I know I need to do more yoga. I need to. The thing is with the yoga, it's really hard to film, you guys, because I have really long arms. I have long legs and I have long arms. And the space I'm in, like the camera needs to be far away relatively. Then, like, okay, I need the clip on mic. And the clip on mic is cheap if you're sitting down, but the one where you put it on your back, you guys, you know that, like, seriously, like the gym mic, you put it on at your butt. Or like I was actually just watching Rihanna and her mic wasn't working and her assistant came out. It was really cute. They were kind of dancing. I'm like, who is this woman? And what she was trying to do was fix her mic that was on her back. That's very expensive. Those mics are very expensive. So that's why I don't do more yoga, is that combination of difficulty with the camera, because the camera has to be far away, but then I need a good mic. Or what I do is film it and do voiceover, which means I have to film the yoga, set up the yoga, edit it, and then a whole other like hour adding the voice. That's the only reason. Yeah. Oh, more pick a card. Okay. Helena's like the pick a card. Okay. I'm just going to do more chakras. And yes, the Ayurveda. So I do want to show you something because you may not have watched my shorts video. What do I have? Like 2 pills left in here. My shorts, 80 people watched it. Now I know that's a lot of people relatively, but still. Watch my shorts. I'm going to try to do some shorts because they're like a minute. They're a minute long and I'm talking about spring. I still have 2 more to do, but I just want to recommend milk thistle to you all, okay, as a very good herb for the liver. And I also mentioned another formula called liver formula. I would love if you use my link, which I'll put below this video when I'm really done. But consider milk thistle. And these are the symptoms if you need it. If you feel kind of pent up, you notice you're irritable, you have headaches, or you have migraines, and you just want to kind of start a liver cleanse, okay? So milk thistle is one. And I don't have a direct link for that. You can just get this at your drugstore or whatever, okay? Milk thistle. Ask your doctor. I'm not a physician. If you have a serious condition, you need to just talk to your doctor. Or like me, you do your research and you're like, I'm just going to try it. Okay. But I've been, studying this stuff for like maybe 20 years, just holistic health. So check out some milk thistle. How you'll know it's working. Okay. Again, thank you for sticking around because this is important because I want to do more health, but I feel like folks don't watch the health videos. They just, oh, the chakras. I'm like, your chakra, you can't work on your chakras if you are having some serious health issues. Okay. Like I really want to hit on the wellness. So milk thistle, how you'll even feel it's working, you'll start to just notice you're more relaxed. Now, nobody says, oh, this is a relaxing herb. But when the liver works better, you feel more relaxed. You're able to kind of flow more. Your energy flows. Okay. So a hallmark of a sort of what we would call like a blocked liver, goddesses, is irritability, anger, a loud voice. Those are signs of liver imbalance. Think about the thing we always say when somebody who drinks, right? Often they become angry, right? The West knows that, of course, drinking hurts your liver. So I'm just making that connection. Like the West sees it a certain way, like, oh yeah, you can get cirrhosis of the liver. But with more holistic systems, they already see that the organ houses an emotion. Okay. And I'm talking about this because it's spring, just to wind it up. That's why I'm talking about this. So watch my shorts. I'm going to give little tips in my shorts videos. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet of you to ask. Yeah, he's cleaning, not his butt. But Percival, they're asking about you. Percy, come here, sweetie. Come here. Did you guys hear him? Come here, sweetie. Watch, he's going to stop because I don't have food. Come here. I want to come on. You okay? Good look. Guys, is his belly? You can see his belly still shaved. He's like, what are you doing? Why are you exposing me to those people? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. You know how when cats are irritated, they do that quick, like they lick themselves like, what is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I apologize. They just were asking how you were. He's going to sit and stare at me now, people, because I need to feed him. Thank you. So I am really so touched that you actually asked that and my lights just went out. Oh, favorite meals to make? Yes, an angel. Wow. Your picture's so beautiful. You have a really nice glow. Guys, doesn't she? Look at this. You have really a glow. Hmm. Very nice. It's oh, Silverhead's like, yeah, I'm a crazy cat lady. I only have one. I believe to qualify, you probably need to have like five. I'm not that crazy. Percival, Percival, you're not gonna meow now because you're pissed. I will feed you in a moment, okay? I'm live on YouTube and I just need to finish this. Okay, he looked away. There is this girl, you guys, that you have to just look here on YouTube. She has 4 videos where she pretends to be a cat. One of them, so she breaks herself in two, right? So she shows herself giving her cat a present. And as the cat, she wears a little fur coat when she's the cat. She rips the present, she throws the present out, and she climbs into the box and she's like, I love it. It's beautiful. It's so funny. It's so true to how cats are. So just Google that. Girl who pretends to be a cat is probably how you could find her. Vintage Sim says, getting older and aging gracefully. Okay, absolutely. I wouldn't say 30. The reason I paused, I'm like 30. Come on, get over it. 30 is yes, she doesn't she? Angel, you do have a glow. Yes, you have a glow. There's an inner glow coming here. I'm going to put her back up. That's maybe some moisturizer, but that's also an inner glow. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. Turning 30 is just you're a baby, really, really just. Yes, Helena, thank you for that. What do you guys think of what Helena said? Give me a yes if you like that. Maybe you could make about health problems and their correspondence to the chakras. Absolutely. That is excellent because that's at least 7 videos, right? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, I can do that. I can definitely do that. And so, yeah, no, you do. You definitely have a glow. Absolutely. That's wonderful. Do you exercise? You meditate, goddess? What are you doing? We all the older ones here, we need to know why you have such a glow, please. Before I close this, I need to know why Angel has such a glow. Or you're just happy. And favorite meals? Yes, I will work on that. That's good. Oh, thank you, Gianni. You watch the shorts? Yeah. And Levy, thank you. Is it Levy or Leave? I'm gonna just mess that up. Life guidance planning for future scripting? Thank you. Guys, would you be interested? Because I know I've been saying it, but it's been hard, as you know. I have that crying video where I'm straight up, the man at the Jamaican embassy, my people, he's like, you're not passing me, girl. He gave me such a hard time. And then with a friend being sick, I just even backed off getting all my paperwork. But my goal, and would you guys be interested if I had some videos where I kind of track my attempt to get to Italy? Give me, say Italy, if you would at least be interested. I probably would do like one a month. Because I'm like, I want to track that. I like channels where I do know something about the people. I really do. I don't, okay, with my Etsy journey, I'm watching and they just talk about Etsy. But if I like a YouTuber, I like to know a little bit about, I'm not trying to get all in their business, people, but I like to know a little bit. Are they married? What do they like? So yeah, I want to take you on my journey to try to go to Italy. And I don't just mean like for a vacation. Obviously, that would probably not be that hard, except like I said, that man's like, no, you can't get your passport. So yeah, I am stuck. Um, and I shouldn't say that because I just need to do some paperwork. But I actually have like a phobia with paperwork. So I want to take you on that journey because my plan would be to go for 3 or 4 weeks to Italy, you guys. And so I would take you with me. Like I would totally do YouTube from there. Like that would not stop my YouTube because I'd want to show you what I see in Italy. So yeah, give me an Italy. So I'll know it specifically that if you would be interested. Percival, yes, sweetie, I am going to feed you. There's no need to stalk me. Okay, so he's stalking me. So yeah, and it'll just be simple things like, I'll probably do like some of the paperwork and share that with you how that's going. But then to literally take you on the trip, that would be so cool. Actually, I'm getting excited as I think about it. That would be so cool to take you along. And so then we'd be sightseeing. I'd be like, look, what do you think? People in Italy probably will be like, so that's a weird American, but they'd be saying it in Italian, which I'm learning, of course. So I would know that they were talking about me. I'll be like holding up, the Tower of Pisa. I'd be like, can you see it? It's leaning. To be honest, I'm not actually going to see the Tower of Pisa. So not pizza, Pisa, Tower of Pisa, leaning Tower of Pisa. It's like this. I'm not going to go up in that, people, not even for you. I love you guys, but it's leaning. I just don't know. I'm afraid of heights. So if we go to Italy together, uh, we're going to really navigate how high Viv goes. Okay, good. Some of you are interested. Mia says, yes, she'd be interested. Vintage Sims. Donna says Italy. Yes. Oh, that would be so fun. Oh, Angel, thank you. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I'm going to screenshot this. Can I do this while I'm live? I'm going to screenshot that and use that. So I'm partially responsible for your glow. That makes me so happy. It really does. It really does. Because you guys, before I close, when you're on this end, I'm just making the videos. You're sitting in your room. Every YouTuber that you guys love, most of them are introverts because they're like sitting usually in their room or their office, whatever, right? But so it's hard to know what that people are getting benefit. So when I hear someone, say that, I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, well, Viv, somebody's watching the videos. I'm like, oh yeah. So, and they're, oh, I love the meditations you do, or so yeah. And what meditation should I do? Short? What do you guys want? Okay, come on. Do you want 10 minutes? I think I did a 5-minute. I did a 10-minute. It had a glitch in it. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, okay, well, this is why maybe 500 people watched it instead of like 2,000, because you had like a little tiny glitch. Like, I don't know if the music glitched you guys. You have to listen like 5 times. So tell me, do you want like mindfulness as well? Because we need more mindfulness. Okay. There could be some crazy stuff happening potentially in our country with some political stuff. We need to be meditating. Okay. We need to go out strong. We need to keep our energy clear because there's just craziness. Do you like 5 minutes? Do you want 10 minutes? Do you want 20 minutes? Put that in the chat right now. How long? Be honest. How long would you sit and meditate? Okay. I'm seeing your thinking because nobody's responding right now, but you were happy about the Italy. Let's see. I agree, Donna. I do. I do. I do. I know that. I would have already been in Italy, you guys, except for the friend being sick. Um, COVID, of course, messed everything up. Then coming out of COVID, I feel like it sucked 2021 into it. Like 2021 also got vacuumed into COVID. Right. Then 2022, the friend is sick, trying to help them and really keep their life steady, like literally kind of acting as family for them. Right. Me and another person, not just me. I'm not trying to say that I'm doing at all. I'm not, but it's just the energy of worrying about them. So I would have been in Italy already, except for what's happening. So now I feel like, we're all getting old. Vintage, you're turning 30. You're not getting old, but if you want to really live your life. So I want to do more about that too. Just going for your dreams, just inspirational. Because you're going to get old anyway. Why not get old? If you want to be in Nigeria, go get old in Nigeria. You want to be in Turkey on a beach, go get old in Turkey on a beach, right? You want to be in Ghana. You want to be in Trinidad. You want to be in France. French people, though, I got to tell you, French people, I hear so much. I'm sorry if anybody French is watching this right now. Okay. But I hear that if you say one word wrong, they're just like, they don't understand what you said. Seriously. They're like, excusez-moi. And then you have to like say it perfectly and they'll be like, do you mean? And then they'll correct you. That's what I've heard from several people about the French. So Italy's a little different. They're just happy that you're trying to speak their language. Self-worth. Okay. More on self-worth. 5 minutes. Silverhead says 5 minutes. Okay. R&B says longer. here and there for the rough days, but 10 minutes is a sweet spot. That's what I feel like. I feel like 10 minutes is what most people want. Thank you. So I need to save all of this, and I don't know that I can save this chat with the software that I'm using. Let me see, because you guys are giving me such good your meditation videos. I've watched most of them. Oh my gosh. The visualizing your future purpose. I think it has, because you just shared with me you moved and you're doing and you shared your art and you got a commission. Wow. And you've been using my video. Yes, that one is an overlooked one. All of you watching, okay, and some of you I know it's dinner time, you got to go, but what is mentioned here, the visualizing your future purpose, I made two. They're very, very good. They didn't explode. I don't know if it's because of the way I titled it, you guys, because seriously, YouTube is very weird about stuff. Like the title could be bad, but if you just Google on my channel, visualizing your future self, I think one is like future home. They're very, very good. All right. And Vintage Sims is saying here how much it helped. Oh, wait, who is this? Oh, from Greenfield. Wait, Greenfield, Massachusetts? Don't tell me Greenfield, Massachusetts, because that's, wait, Stacey Ann, do you live, well, you probably don't want to say, but I used to live in Greenfield, Massachusetts. Okay. Embodiment affirmation videos. Embodiment affirmation. So like just what, being comfortable in the body, like being comfortable in your body, feeling grounded. Like what do you mean by embodiment specifically in terms of embodiment affirmation? I do have a very nice video about earthing. And again, the title may not have resonated with people. About, it's literally a meditation about being in bare feet. Maybe I should change the title, like, because it's good for spring, about bare feet and just earthing and meditating and connecting your energy down. Again, very good for those of us who do have ADD. I should just remake the video. Now that I'm talking to you, just remake the video. But that is very, this is going to sound funny, but my shaman, I have a shaman. She's a friend. Okay. Because I know that sounds pretentious. My shaman is like, you need to go outside bare feet and stand on the ground. And I'm like, I know I need to, but I live in the city. My neighbors can look in on me in my yard and I don't feel comfortable just literally standing there. She's like, she's a shaman, but she's like, you just go out there and you do it. Who cares what they think? But I'm not in a space, you guys, like where I lived before, where the woods or it's private, but I will make another, probably like a grounding video or something like that, but explain how to embody your highest self. Visioning your mode of beautiful expression. Check out the video I have of visioning the future self. That would help you with that. Yes. Grounding, exactly. Yeah, I think maybe I'll just remake the video. It'll still be different because I'm never going to make the exact same video. Just about going outside, getting your feet into the ground, and then visualizing like energy going down and coming back up. You guys have helped me so much because I think you've given me at least 10 video ideas. You really have. The person who said the illnesses and the chakras, you guys have given me at least 15 video ideas. So thank you. Because that's how I know what to make. Sonia, yes, you caught live. Go back. I did 4 choices, pick a card. It resonated with a lot of people. And there was even a theme throughout it. So go back and watch from that and see. You popped up randomly again. Well, it's just blame YouTube if I just pop up randomly. Okay. And I will, Levy, I will embody your highest self, almost like visioning your most beautiful expression. Yeah, it sounds more spiritual even than the one I put out. The one I put out was more about your future life and a very, material level. It sounds like you're talking about like just a little bit differently. And I would have to kind of feel into that. But you guys, it's been so nice to be live. Let me just see. I want to say goodbye to everybody. So Gianni, Levy, or Levy, Stacey Ann, R&B, Sonia, Angel with the glow, Silverhead, Vintage Sims. Let me see. And who from the beginning? MZ. Mia. Hi, Mia. Alexandra the Great. I love that. I love how you actually put that name together so it's written differently. You guys, it was great. Helena. Helena. That's a pretty name. I like the name Helena. It's the artist in me. Some things just, catch me. Lydia. Hi, Lydia. Oh, it was wonderful to be with you guys. I'm so glad I did this. I'm just trying not to miss anybody. Warrior Doc, hi. You're new to me. I don't think I remember. Percival, I am coming. I am coming. I know, sweetie. I know. Who are these people? He's showing me his tummy, like, I really love you and I trust you, and you need to get up, rub my tummy, and you need to feed me. Percival, I will. Let's see. Is there anybody that I missed? Wait, I think I missed Atrina. So good night, good night, Deb. No, this was great. I'm trying to figure out how often I should go live. Most channels, well, it depends. It really depends. There's a guy I follow who goes live every Saturday. I can't watch his video every Saturday for 3 hours. The dude would be straight like 3 hours straight. I was like, I can't. And he would cover, because it was about YouTube, so he'd cover a lot of the same stuff. Some people go live once a month. So let me figure that out, because I definitely need to mix in the lives. I enjoy them. It's a quick way to get a video, to connect with everyone. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Yes, I understand that YouTube doesn't always send no, it doesn't always send notifications. You know what it is? Because like I literally follow like 50 channels, because I'm like, oh, click, I like them, click. It can't it people don't want to know for all of those channels. So there's something with the algorithm where they're like, oh, I've told her about 4 channels in like 2 days, so I'm not going to tell her about this one. Yeah, YouTube is very funny. Etienne, how are you, goddess? You came at the end. Go back, because I just did a reading, all right? And it was a pick a card. And I literally am going to right now put the timestamp so you can just start from when the reading starts. And it was just pick a card. And I pulled 3 cards for choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, and choice 4. Etienne is studying the chakras with me and just has such a sweet energy. I'm really grateful for you, Etienne. She is studying the chakras, and she's getting certified, and she wants to teach it to her community and help other people with healing. So I just think that's so wonderful. On that note, I am going to do some here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find, because some of you, hold on. There was another, Gianni, I thought you would also potentially be interested in the chakra course. So let me just see if I can find it. What the chakra course is. Etienne, can you just share in the chat really briefly, maybe how you would characterize it? Because you're going for certification. I'm just looking for the actual link to it. I'm really more looking at folks who want to take it at the certification level, because, hold on, preview. Let me just try to find the page, you guys. Shoot, I think this is the right page. As I said, Etienne wants to work with others and just teaching them how to heal, especially emotional healing. So let me just see here. I lost you guys. Hold on. I lost the tab. I want to put the link for the chakra course here. Yeah. Here we go. That should take you to it. Gianni, like I said, I think this would be excellent for you. I really go in depth. I know there is like a lot of free information on the internet. This goes way beyond that. I think it might almost be too in depth. I'm literally thinking if I should take some stuff out. Or why I'm looking for people who want like certification. It's for folks who are really serious about working with healing themselves, and then could potentially incorporate it like in their Reiki practice or whatever. So check that out. Yeah, the link is below. And you're also, anybody watching this, even in replay, you're free to book a consult with me, Viv as me, if you're interested in knowing more about it or you have questions. It does include a live component, like Etienne and I, and the other students who go through it. It depends on how it coordinates, but we meet and you get like one-on-one help and support. um, and can really ask me, anything um, related to the chakras and to your healing. Okay, so it isn't just a self study, and the price reflects that. Like you get support from me. Um, so do check that out. All right, guys, I'm going to go finish my nighty night. Really recommend that to you if you are feeling stressed. To just get that. That's a wonderful tea. Get your milk thistle for the spring and also the liver formula, and I'll put that under the video once I have to close it to do that. It's from Banyan Botanicals, and it's really, really helpful if you have any of those issues. This is for third chakra issues, which relate to that liver gallbladder area in the middle of the body. Okay, and a lot of us, and many different communities, but a lot to do with diet, a lot to do with higher levels of stress, exposure to things like pesticides, poor foods, alcohol, paint, fume, like just all the stuff, poor indoor air, living in a city where the air is pretty toxic. All of that stresses your liver. And so that's why I'm recommending this liver formula. And as I said, I'll put the link below because I am an affiliate for them. I use it myself. Or just get yourself some milk thistle, which you can find at any herbalist or drugstore. So I love you guys so, so much. And I will see you soon. I'm going to try to keep to a video a week, a full video a week on Thursdays, and I'll sprinkle in at least one short. All right. We'll see if YouTube will bless me with how my shorts do. And the Percival says good night. Bye-bye, guys.